Alright. Back to the action. Now I'm pretty sure that top left area is where I need to go. But I need to find... I need to go down after I go left. Yeah, Sonic 3 is definitely going to go in the vote. But probably not in the next vote, because usually when a game wins, I don't, I remove that from the next vote. So the next one will probably be like Mega Man versus something. Mega Man versus Doom, or Mega Man versus some other retro game. I'm kind of liking the retro versus retro. That's been fun. So I might stick to that theme for a bit. Also, fire does like no damage to these things, so... Battletoads. I do need to play the original Battletoads someday, but I don't really like I'm not very good at beat-em-ups. And seeing as though Battletoads is like the hardest beat-em-up of all time, it's probably not. Although really, like, the hard part of Battletoads isn't really the beat-em-up mechanics, it's everything else. But... critical hit! Terminated! Animal Crossing versus Doom. Yeah, I'm not a big Animal Crossing guy. Although I did not try the new one. But... Never was super interested in Animal Crossing. I had the original one on GameCube when it first came out, like when it was really popular, and I just didn't really like it that much. Railroad Crossing guy. I thought it was a good game though. Like I liked it. It was cool. I just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't. It didn't stick with me. It's pretty much still where we are, Fuhuo. We adventured all the way down the continent, didn't find anything, so now we're taking the boat up to the top continent. But mostly just been grinding because even the world map enemies are still pretty tough, so... As weird as it sounds, I kind of miss this type of RPG, where you're kind of expected to grind quite a bit before each area. I feel like the general idea behind that was that they wanted to extend the length of the game. But I kind of miss that. Like, something about just kind of sitting here and grinding and talking to chat, or if I wasn't streaming, I'd be sitting here and grinding and, like, watching YouTube videos or something. Like, I don't know. I just enjoy that. I really don't mind grinding much in games at all. Which is funny, because I hate MMOs. And that's, like, the whole point of MMOs. But, yeah, like, I just kind of enjoy it. It's just kind of relaxing. I don't know. I like grinding where, like, I get into fights and fight and get gold and buy more stuff and fight, and then the fights get easier and so on and so forth. Whereas MMO grinding kind of feels like just fetch questy, like, go talk to this NPC, go talk to that NPC. I don't like that as much. Also, this forest kind of looks like someone doing this. Did you notice that? Like, for you guys, it'd be the other way. Like, it looks like this. Looks like someone crushing the lake. There we go, there's a cave. Yeah, I really don't like the talking simulators, which is why I'm a little afraid I'm not going to enjoy 14 as much as everyone says. But I've heard that 14's story is, like, really good, so if I can just get through the grindiness, hopefully I'll enjoy the story. And I played the demo of 14 when it first came out, and I enjoyed it. Like, the combat was fun, so I have high hopes. I think I have less hopes for 11, because 11 is more of a stereotypical just MMO. But that game has been updated a lot over many years, so hopefully it's, you know, maybe I'll enjoy it more that it's updated so much. Let's make a guild. Let's do it. A 4-8 guild. Oh, these the dwarves? Stop it. Yeah. Hooray! Wait, that's all this guy has to say? Okay. Interesting. That guy's just sitting in his house going, hooray! The O bracelet. Okay. Ooh. This is just an unusable sample. For the Light Warriors, I will make a truly legendary sword, however my supply of animant is exhausted. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that guy. With the crystal, even the blind can see. I just took this guy's money. This guy says the same thing as the other one. Nice. Just taking everyone's money. Is there anything else down here? Search for a floater? I mean, why not? The Mystic Key. Rally ho! This is the guy that needs the explosives, right? Yeah. And then you use the explosives here. I remember that. I do remember a bit more from this game than I thought. Nothing that's really like helpful, but just I remember like where you need specific items for stuff, but you don't get them till later. Alright, so...
What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do is a good question. This Pokemon run is weird. It does really feel like Pokemon. We're not far at all. The main mechanic of this game, slight spoilers, but soon we're gonna like actually figure out the real mechanic of the game, which is there's these 4 elemental monsters we're supposed to go around and defeat, and we haven't even heard of them yet. So, we're not very far. But soon, we're gonna learn that that's our main mission of the game. This is kind of still the intro. Terminated. How do you figure out where to go? Yep. Basically. Here's your map, so... What do you mean you don't know where to go? Isn't it obvious? given the beautiful map. Yeah, you kind of just run around. Eventually it gets to the point, because basically what happens in this game, which is very reminiscent of old RPGs, is that you go around and you talk to a lot of people that are like, if only I had this item. So you kind of get this laundry list of like people that need an item, and then at some point you get one of them, and then you go to the first person and you give them the item, and they give you a second item, and then you take that to the person that needs that, and you just kind of keep going. Like you keep getting some kind of item that's used somewhere, and then you go to that place, and then you get another one, and it just kind of keeps going on and on. That's kind of how a lot of these older RPGs go. And at first you just kind of explore to find all the places that you're going to need stuff later for. I found another town. Oh, this is the elf town. Save our prince! I would, but you won't get out of my way. Ooh. What's better, though? Large sword or saber? Or silver sword? That is $1 million. That's not happening. So, I'm not really seeing the use of the black belt, because like he's kind of like the thief, where he's just a worse warrior. Like he still just equips weapons and uses them, but he can just equip worse ones. So I'm not sure I understand what he's all about yet. Okay, so what's better, the saber? The saber gives you 26 damage and 26 strength. The large sword gives you 20 damage, so the saber's better. I mean, it makes sense because it's more expensive too. Hit percent is worse though, but just barely worse. Alright. Now, can Mav equip the large? Probably not. Or not Mav. Oh. Wow, you can equip that? I'm shocked. Nope, you're just stuck with these four. But they do change later. Like they're not always just white mage, but I'm stuck with Braun, Mav, me, and II forever. Ooh, Fire 2. Alright, let's check these out. Oh my god, they're so expensive. Okay, Fire 2 hits all enemies. That's cool. Hold, similar to sleep, the enemy becomes comatose. So what's the point if it's just like sleep? Lit 2 is lightning that hits everything, and apparently it works really well in water. And Lock 2, more powerful lock spell, hits the entire enemy party, making them easier to hit. Well, I feel like I gotta get either Lit 2 or Fire 2, because hitting everything would be really helpful for those fights with 1 million enemies. I think I'm gonna get Lit. This is a tomb. Cool. Is the game volume loud? I asked earlier and it seemed like it was anything but loud. Everyone was saying it was good. I can turn it down a bit if needed. So now we got down a notch wouldn't. Alright, I'll just turn it down a little bit. How's that? Is that good? Okay, we got Cure 2, which is just a better cure, which I kind of need because my cure sucks now. Harm 2. I haven't even used Harm 1 yet. A-Fur, Anti-Fire. And Heal is a party heal, but it's really weak. Only restores 12 to 24 HP, but it hits the whole party. Not really all about that. I might do Cure 2 because I kind of need it. Cure 1 sucks. But now I'm pretty low on money. I might want to stay here for a bit so I can get better armor. The prince must wake soon, or the dark elf will dominate. Hate to see that. Ooh, the copper bracelet, necklace, something. We also got a shield. Ooh, cap. Or wooden helmet. Can I get one of these? I just want to see who can equip it. Really? I guess that works. Can these guys equip caps? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and buy 2 more caps then. That way they have at least something. Okay, this is where what face in the chat? House 3000 gil. Why? Soft 800 gil. 800 gil for a soft. Yikes. I guess if we get petrified, we just lose. Because I ain't spending that much. And before I'm like all petrified in the middle of a dungeon and I'm like, I should have bought the softs. I don't remember the difference between house and cabin. Maybe house works like anywhere and cabin works on the world map. Or maybe cabin gives you health but house gives you magic uses back. Something like that. The only thing petrifying are those prices. Alright. I don't think we actually need to grind. There's nothing else I really want to buy. I could buy more. Wait. More magic shops? Hold on just a minute. Oh my god, they're 4,000 apiece! We ain't buying these. I'll tell you that right now. Dude, every time I open up this manual, I see something else that makes me laugh. This is a bit of a spoiler, but I have to show you this. Look it. It says, where can I land this thing? And then it has like a circle for flat field and a circle for grassy plain. And one is just a green circle and the other one is green circle with dots. Is that not legendary? That's amazing. I love this thing. Okay. These are level 4 spells. Slip 2, the most powerful sleep spell. Wait, that only works on one enemy. Sleep. Wait. I think this is a typo. Because sleep hits all the enemies. But in the manual it says it only hits one. It also says that sleep 2 only hits one. And I don't know if that's true or not, but I know for sure sleep 1 hits the whole crowd. So I guess that's just a typo. Fast, rages agility, nullifies slow, and increases fire rate of weapon. I feel like that's incredible. Confusion enters the enemy's minds. They cannot identify their enemy and will attack themselves. And then Ice 2, which is exactly what it sounds like. There's also another white magic shop. I guess it makes sense that the elf town would have more magic. They have 2 magic shops. Now we got Pure Fear, A Ice, and A Mutt. Pure is... Ooh, it's Antidote. Fear causes enemies to run away. A Ice is the anti-ice spell. And A Mutt is an anti-mute spell. That's actually pretty useful if my mages are getting muted. Alright, we'll have to come back here and buy those at some point, because those are really good, but I'm not going to make that kind of money yet. Sleep 2 has a higher chance of success than Sleep, but only works on one target. Okay, so that part isn't a typo, but the other one is actually a typo. Because it says that Sleep also hits only one enemy. Stop! I'm trying to talk to this elf. He keeps moving. Without warning, Astos attacked our castle. Our prince was laid under a curse and our treasury ransacked. Move. 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 Oh my... Please. Elf. 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 Is this really... Am I gonna follow this guy the entire way? Can you please... Don't you do it. Okay. He tried. The Cave of Dwarf is at the west end of the Aldi Sea. Yeah, I know where it is. For 5 years, the princess slept under Astos' spell. Only herb can wake him. Let's go get that herb. Let's try out Lit 2. How many casts do I get of it? I have 5 casts of fire now. I get 2. Nice miss. Lit 2! Oh my goodness. That's lit. Terminated. Go tell Herb that. Where's Herb? Yeah, Lit 2 is going to help a lot with grinding. getting through these fights with like a million enemies. What might be even better... Where's my ship? Oh, it's up here, right? Up top. I might be able to grind on the ship really good, because it's supposed to be good against water enemies. I love that there's a little like animation that plays when you cast spells. Yo, Irvin, thank you for that tier 2, 38 months. I don't remember if you did it already, but congrats, you did it again. Live slow speed forever, die whenever. Okay, well, I was gonna try out Lightning too, but this guy's just wandering. He's on the wrong side of the ocean. His friends left him behind. Doing great, my man. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god! White Mage, 38 damage. Terminated. There we go. Now we're talking. We got an Arsahag. Time for lit. Boom. Oh my goodness. A Japan-exclusive multiplayer story mode in Dirge of Cerberus? I did not know that. That sounds cool. Yep. Terminated. That's what it's all about. It's like the NPCs are actually programmed to get in your way, I swear. It should be coming out of 2 channels. It's just that the 2 channels are... The one channel is just a copy of the other channel, because this game is mono. But I doubled it, so that it doesn't just come out of one ear. But maybe the way your setup is, like... Because it's surround sound, it's just going through one side. I don't know. But for most people, if they're wearing headphones or whatever, it should be coming through both sides. I made sure to do that because having it come through one side is annoying. That's actually what I'm listening to, is one that's just coming out of the left side. No, I'm not seeing you getting censored, Retro. Usually I see it, so I don't know what's going on with you. Because normally if someone gets auto-modded, I see it. But I don't even see your text. How's it going, Avenger? Oh, that's weird. I don't think it did that for me. I wonder... if it's like a setting you put on or something for just your chat, like a child lock or something. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I hope everything works out. I don't know. I don't even know what I would say if someone said you had heart failure. I'd be like, so what does that mean? Is this the end of Oreos forever? Like, what does that even mean? It's a scary thing. It's not like the heart is something you can easily just nurse back to health. Must be all that garlic. Do I prefer Final Fantasy 1 or Pokemon Blue Red? That's an interesting question. Definitely Pokemon Blue Red. I like this game a lot, but Pokemon Blue Red is GOAT. Like, I played Pokemon Red so much as a kid. I actually played Pokemon Yellow even more, because that was just the version I owned. But it's all the same. Those first 3 Pokemon games were amazing. And not only that, but those first Pokemon games were like basically the culture of my school for like a year. Kind of like something like Fortnite now might be like the culture of a middle school. That was the culture of our, it was called an intermediate school. It was 3rd to 5th. But yeah, that was all anyone talked about. We would trade Pokemon on the playground. People would come in with like a trade cable and they'd be like the hero of the day. Like, did you hear? John has a trading cable? It was a phenomenon for a while. The mages feel kind of useless at first, but now that I actually have a good amount of magic uses, they're a lot better. Like, I can actually cast fire for a while. Before I had to, like, keep fire for only the most important times, but now I can cast it more. They don't feel as useless. Do I want to go to the left or do I want to go up? Let's go to the left. Hataru is grounded. We use the light switch to turn the lights on and off, not to throw crazy light switch parties. The system is down. The system is down. Oh yeah, dude. Dude, we had some weird bands at our schools. I remember. At one point, Dice was banned at our school because a lot of other stuff was banned and we had like nothing to play with, so we would bring Dice and just play like you remember Pogs, like the way Pogs worked? That's basically what we did with Dice, where you would bring in your dice in between classes. You would play a game of dice where you would just roll, and whoever won took the other person's dice. And so it was like a big, like, you know, everyone playing for each other's dice all the time. It was really fun and completely harmless. But they were like, none of that. It's like fan dice. Slap bracelets, oh my god. Yep. Yeah, we played a lot of cards back in high school. It was just always a good card game to play. Most of the time we just played BS, because that's an easy game to like teach people in 5 seconds. But sometimes you get lucky and you get like a group of people that all know how to play euchre or something. You could have a good time. Yeah, it was a time before smartphones. Instead of everyone just sitting there playing on their own phones, we used to all get together and play card games. As soon as the teacher was like, "That's it for the day," everyone pull their chairs together, start playing some big card game. It was good times. What was that game? God, this was really late. This got popular like right as I was graduating from high school. But do you guys remember that Ninja game? Is that what it was called? Just Ninja? I want to say it was just called Ninja. I can't even remember how it was played. You would all stand in a circle and like make poses. And then like, I don't remember how people got eliminated. I don't remember. It was just after, just as I was graduating. I remember playing it like on the last day of my last day of senior year. I remember playing it. I don't remember how it worked. What else did we play? One of our favorites to play in study hall, actually, I had a Phase 10 dice game. I used to bring it in and play it with 2 of my friends in study hall. Yeah, we had study hall. We had an awesome study hall. Because if your study hall was last period, they let you go home. Which I'm still shocked was a thing. Stuff just got real. Man, epic song. Do I have like a... Can I save with a tent? Yeah. Looks like a tent doesn't actually heal you full. So a tent heals you some, a cabin heals you full, and then a house also gives you your magic back. But they all let you save. Ninja. Everyone stays still. Goal is to touch the person to your right before getting touched by the person to your left to see who's fastest. Everyone just stares at each other. Someone makes the first move. Last one is eliminated. That, yeah, okay. I remember that now. That sounds right. Shadows. Trying to think of what else we did. I mean, We played like paper football sometimes, but that was kinda... that wasn't that often. We played coins more than we played paper football, which is big yikes. You guys remember that? I'm guessing everyone probably had a different name for it, but you probably know what I'm talking about. That was one of those games you didn't talk about unless you were playing it. A skin bet. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's what's cool about this game in particular, but a lot of games in this, you know, similar time, is that you really have to prepare yourself for the dungeons. Half the battle is just being prepared. I'm out of antidotes, I think. So you get to listen to the poison sound again. I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to get out of here actually, because I don't have antidotes. Everyone's just gonna get ripped by the poison. Also, these things take 1 damage, and I don't know how to make them not take 1 damage. Can I use lit too, maybe? Cast a rise on me because I'm down. Beautiful. Well, it did some damage. Is coins the one where you get hurt? Yeah. That's exactly what that's exactly what it is. This is not a good game. Speaking of not good games. Wait. No, heal is the poison one, right? No. Speaking of bad games. Meh. What else did we used to play? Oh man. Erg was like our favorite game to play in middle school. You ever play Erg? It's like Egyptian Rat's Groove, I think is the name of the game, but we always called it Erg. It's a card game. It's basically War, but better. It's like War mixed with spoons. That game was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was like War and Slapjack combined. It was War, but there were certain times where you could slap the deck to win. And the idea of the game was to play really fast. And when you played with someone, like me and my buddy used to play every day, so we got really fast at it. And it was super fun to play when you were playing with someone else that was good at it, because then you would just like smack the cards down really fast. Do you have any cure left? I feel like it'd probably be... God, this sound. Yep, BS and Spoons is what we played the most, for sure. Because it was just easy to get people involved. You know? Erg came with some, like, explaining, and Euchre came with a lot of explaining, but The other games you could learn in like 2 seconds. It's more cribbage. I think it might actually be useful for me to get the poison curing spell, just so I have a couple free antidotes. Oh, this could be better. I remember at one point, me and my friends actually learned the cup and dice game from Pirates of the Caribbean. It had a name, I forget what the name is. I should remember it because I'm a big Pirates of the Caribbean fan, but I don't remember the name. But we learned how to play that, that was fun. Liar's Dice. Yeah, that's the one. I feel like that game is more like in the theatrics. The actual mechanics of the game aren't really that great, but you can make it fun with friends. This game reminded me I need to print something later. You bought leather cups for Liar's Dice? That's amazing. Did you all dress up like pirates too? You shoulda. If you're gonna play Liar's Dice, you gotta go all the way. Final fax machine. I was about to say, you guys remember fax machines? Here, I'm gonna do us a favor. For all the people in the chat that are too young to remember fax machines, I'll go ahead and give you a history lesson real fast. So, back in the day, you used to send stuff like this. Oh, never mind, they died. You ruined my joke, game. Unbelievable. I'm upset. This is gonna be funny. Alright, can I afford the poison spell? Dude, you want to know something stupid? I actually sent a fax yesterday. Real talk. What year is it? 2020? I just sent a goddamn fax. No, not Heal. Heal's that poopy one. Aw, oh, crap. The poison one is a 4,000? I'm not doing that. Screw that. Yeah, because I had to send documents to my son's hospital. Listen, they blew it, okay? We had to fill out this big old form, this giant packet, and it wasn't just stuff that you had to, like, check, but, like, we had to write paragraphs about, like, all this behavior of our son, and then we sent it in, and they lost it. So we had to do it again, and this time I was like, okay, I'm not sending it through the mail, because you guys lost it, so instead, I'm going to fax it to you. Well, I said I was going to email it to them, and they're like, oh, we don't do email. I was like, okay, do you do medicine? Because if you do medicine, you should do email. Like, they're like, oh, we don't, you got to fax it. I was like, fine, I'm going to fax it, because I'm not sending it through the mail. You're going to lose it again. I don't know, I guess it's like a security thing. Which is stupid. Like, I get that they don't want to send, like, critical information over anything but phone. But, like, freaking every other company on the planet is like, oh, your social security number? Yeah, we'll just put that on a sticky note and send it through the mail without closing the envelope, and we'll just hope for the best. So, like, I've given up on that at this point. If anyone is going to give up my information, it's not going to be the hospital. It's going to be, like, frickin' Verizon. So, I'm really not worried about it. Especially since this packet has really not very... It's fine. Does not have... I think it has, like... No, it only had our last four. The last four of our social on it. But yeah, like... I'm not worried about it, okay? If I'm willing to take the risk, then take my email. Yeah, fax is more secure when, like, they don't check the fax. They check the fax, like, once a week. And so my critical information is just sitting there on the fax machine. They even told me when I called in. I was like, I faxed it. Did you get it? And she goes, well, the fax lady's out, so we'll call you next week to let you know if we got it. Like, are you serious? You can't walk over to the fax machine and be like, yep, there it is. Now it's just going to sit there while, like, the cleaning crew goes in and out. And they're like, oh, look. She said that. She said fax lady. Like, there's a woman that her job is to check the fax machine. Like, she comes in the morning. She gets all dressed up. She takes her coffee. She drinks her coffee. And then, like, at some point throughout the day, she goes, nope, no faxes. And then I'm gonna leave. My work here is done. Oh, that's what I forgot to get. Go. Oh, look at the... Look at that. Okay, that's hilarious. That is really funny. All you can see is the hat. Like, scooting through the forest. That's amazing. But yeah, like, she really told me she can't check the faxes till next week, so... Yeah, I'm sure the cleaning crew's just gonna come in and take all of our information, and... That's so much safer than, like, sending you an email to your private email server. That's so much safer. Oh, I forgot to attack the other one. That kind of reminds me about the whole, like, voting thing. I watched some news thing about how people were worried about the digital voting and there being, like, hackers to go in and affect the votes. And, like, I just watched a thing the other day about how they leave the voting machines out just sitting around where people can easily break in and just do whatever they want to the voting machines. And we're worried about hackers. Like, yes, it is a problem, but, like, there's other problems too. We gotta cover all bases here. You can't just be like, well, the internet is a scary place, so just send it through fax. Like, okay, but where's your fax machine? That's my question. Who is this fax lady? Can I trust her? Maybe you don't pay her enough. Maybe she has to get her money somewhere else. I don't know. Okay, I need like 500 of these. At least they stack items in this game. You don't have to, like, scroll through each individual potion. I forget what game we played that was like that. That crap was annoying. Right, I feel the same way. And again, like, if I'm willing to take the risk, just let me, because I don't feel any more secure sending a fax. And the document didn't even have anything bad on it. And you lost the first one. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Like, they're trying to tell me, okay, you need to send in a fax because emails are too scary. Someone could get in and steal it. Yeah, well, you lost my first one. Where's the first one? Someone's truck? Like, what? Hello? I'm more worried about it once you get your hands on it. Because apparently you just throw them wherever you want. I'm so glad I sent you a secure fax. This is my hospital. Like, my first packet is just sitting in someone else's frickin' mailbox. Oh, yeah, it was Phantasy Star, wasn't it? Yep. Which came out after this, right? So they blew it. Or here's what you do. You let me email you the packet, but I leave my social security off of it, and then I just call you and tell you the social security number. Like, is it that hard? Can't do that. Pretty sure they already have my social security number. Anyways, they just want to put it on the form so it's in the same spot. So they could just search it in their database, take them 5 seconds. They're like, oh, 5 seconds, that takes a long time. I gotta check the faxes, that takes hours. That's too many stages, they'd get confused. It's too many numbers. And, you know, I'm saying this from a place of experience, because I used to work an office job, and that's exactly what I did all day, is I organized forms. And so I know how all that works and how confusing it can get. I'm telling you right now that it would be extremely easy to just leave the social security number off. But, hey, it's whatever. Just don't give me this, it's safer this way. Be safer if you didn't lose my first packet. Man, I hate these geists. They are annoying. I used to have to put together these giant binders of like 500 pages. And I have to organize all of it and put in like... I remember I used to go through You know those packets of like dividers? They have like 8 dividers, and it'd be like they'd all be color coded. You get like 8 of them. Start at the top, be like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, whatever. I used to go through like 10 packs of those. They drop a binder, 10 packs of those, and like 500 pages on my desk, and say, put it in. That used to be my days, just putting pages through a 3-ring binder. I'd have to. It would usually be a stack of papers that aren't hole punched yet, so I'd have to hole punch like all 500 pages, and then open up the binder and go one by one, slip all of them through the 3 rings, and then put the dividers where they go. That used to be my job. I think there's some games like that. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I seem to remember playing a game just recently that had, well, Phantasy Star is like that. So like Phantasy Star, you can only have like 40 items. It includes like key items and stuff. And potions don't stack. So if you want 30 potions, then you can only have 10 more items. So you have to kind of pick and choose what kind of items you want to keep. And it makes for an interesting mechanic. It's a little annoying, like, nowadays, because you're used to being able to just keep everything. But, yeah, it makes you worry a bit more about what you're keeping. Legend Dragoon does that too, yeah. Forgot about that. And Legend of Dragoon, items are really good, especially the attack items. So, how's it going, Arcane? Yeah, Digimon World did that too. You're right. Terminated. Oh, Dark Cloud. That's probably the best example. Because Dark Cloud was nothing but dungeons, and the whole idea was like to get through the dungeon and manage your items wisely and stuff. Freaking love that game. Well, that hurt. Braun was literally stunned the entire fight. He got stunned once, and he was stunned the whole fight. Man, the menus are so, like, good in this game.